Welcome to the broadcast of news on Sun TV, the pulse of the nation. You can also follow us on Facebook at Sun TV and on YouTube at Sun TV Live. Now the major headlines. On national news, Christians in Jalingo celebrated Palm Sunday, marking Jesus Christ's entrance into Jerusalem with vibrant events at the United Methodist Church in Nigeria, McBride, and Salvation Baptist Church, emphasizing themes of faith and divine intervention. Meanwhile, a Federal Ministry of Health delegation assessed the newly approved Federal Medical Center in Kumu, Gombe State, for its upcoming operational launch. Governor Peter Mba of Enugu State replaced former Governor Ifeanyi Uwagwuyi Alliance at Coal City Eastern Extension Estate Alliance Limited amid investigation into land racketeering impacting residents. And in international news, Nigeria called for strengthened collaboration with Sahel and West African nations to improve border control through better data sharing. Minister of Interior, Dr. Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, made this request at the Summit on Border Security in London. And in business news, the Kano State government rejected the ECOWAS Court of Justice ruling that part of its blasphemy laws violates human rights. The April 9 judgment mandated the Nigerian government to amend sections of the Kano State Sharia Penal Code, infringing on freedom of expression under the African Charter. And also in entertainment news, actress Opeyemi Ayoola confronted Eniola Badmus over perceived body shaming related to a comment above Ayoola's hair, accusing Badmus of hypocrisy after her past body shaming experience. Moving on in sports, Nasarawa United triumphed over Plateau United with 3-2 victory in the Nigerian Professional Football League on April 13, 2025. Yusuf scored first for Nasarawa, followed by Ugochukwu into 2 goals. My name is Mercy Juru, and now the news in full. Christians across Jalingo today observed Palm Sundays commemorating Jesus Christ's triumph entry into Jerusalem. Sun TV reporter witnessed vibrant celebration at the United Methodist Church in Nigeria, McBride, and Salvation Baptist Church, where services focus on themes of faith, surrender, and divine intervention. At Salvation Baptist Church, Pastor Jerry Duji delivered a powerful sermon urging worshippers to emulate the act of laying palm branches before Jesus by surrendering their anxieties and burdens to God. He emphasized the importance of seeking divine solutions of life challenges. Sun TV correspondent filed this video clip of the events. A delegation from the Federal Ministry of Health has conducted an official assessment visit to the newly approved medical center in Kumu, Gombe State, as part of its preparation for its formal takeover and commencement of operation. Sun TV correspondent Kamal Hamdaju compiled the report. Governor Peter Mba of Enugu State has replaced alliance of former Governor Ifeanyi Uwagwuyi with his own loyalists in a private company called City Eastern Extension Estate Alliance Limited, linked to a major land racketeering scheme. This firm, incorporated in December 2021, is accused of acquiring and reselling revoked properties, often through dubious means, including inciting communal conflict to justify government takeovers. Initially controlled by top officials under Uwagwuyi, the company was allocated nearly 279 hectares of land before its official resignation. Investigations revealed that Mba Alliance have now taken over the company's leadership and shareholdings. Key political figures figures now serve as directors, some holding large shares while denying their politically exposed status. The Code of Conduct Bureau has launched an investigation into the former officials' involvement, demanding their assets declaration forms. Meanwhile, residents and investors have reportedly lost life savings due to the fraudulent property takeover, with the state now reselling plots up to 55 million naira each. Efforts to get a response from the state government were unsuccessful. Heading on to Kano State, the Kano State Task Force on Peace Restoration and Youth Rehabilitation has arrested 500 suspected thugs and seized illicit drugs worth 150 million naira. During a security takeover meeting, officials highlighted the success of joint operation involving various security agencies. Deputy Governor Aminu Abdulsalam praised the task force effort, emphasizing the need for collaboration to maintain peace. The State Police Commissioner CP Ibrahim Bakori reported notable arrests and called for a special court to prosecute offenders. NDLEA Commander Abubakar Idris also commended the interagency synergy in combating crimes. The Bayelsa State government has intensified efforts to enhancing safety on its inland waterway. At a meeting with the State Maritime Safety Task Force, Deputy Governor Senator Lawrence expressed concerns over frequent boat mishap and emphasized the need for strict enforcement of maritime laws. He warned that violators would face persecution to deter unsafe practices. Lawrence highlighted Bayelsa's pioneering rules as the first initial state to establish a Ministry of Maritime and Blue Economy. Reflecting its commitment to maritime safety and resources management, he urged the task force to collaborate with security agencies to ensure full compliance with safety regulations. Attendees at the meeting included the Commissioner for Marine and Blue Economy, Dr. Faith Zip Godwin, senior government officials and representatives from the Navy, Marine Police, and the Maritime Workers Union of Nigeria. The National Emergency Management Agency, NEMA, has issued a flood alert for 3 high-risk local government areas in Ekiti State, Ado-Ekiti, Ikire-Ekiti, and Ido-Osi, during the 2025 rainy season, while warning the other local governments aren't entirely flood-free. NEMA urged residents to be prepared and called for help in emergencies. To mitigate the potential impact, NEMA launched a grassroots emergency preparedness and awareness drive aimed at sensitizing communities about flood risks and response strategies. During the program's launch, NEMA Director General Mrs. Zubaida Umar, represented by Dr. Kofora Sulai, head of NEMA Ekiti Operation Office, emphasized the need of awareness, noting that recent floods have resulted in loss of lives and destructions of properties worth millions of naira. As part of the campaign, stakeholders' engagements were held with market leaders, schools, and traditional rulers to help disseminate the preparedness message to the grassroots through sermons, meetings, and local programs. The Taraba State University empowers students through career development campaign. Jalingo Taraba State University has taken a significant step towards enhancing the employability and career prospects of its students by conducting a campus-wide career development campaign. The campaign themed Career and Employability Potentials for Sustainable Development in the 21st Century aimed to equip students with essential skills to enhance their competitiveness in the job market. The director of the Directorate of Career Development and Employability Services, Professor Naomi Nuhu Adamu, said the campaign was designed to empower students to develop their areas of discipline and acquire skills that will make them more employable. We want our students to be well-rounded and possess the skills required to succeed in their chosen careers, she said. The campaign covered crucial topics such as digital literacy, critical thinking, and epistemology. These topics were carefully selected to address the needs of students in today's fast-paced and ever-evolving job market. By focusing on these areas, the university aims to produce graduates who are not only knowledgeable in their field, but also possess the skills necessary to thrive in their careers. According to Professor Adamu, the university is committed to providing its students with a holistic education that goes beyond their academic knowledge. We believe that our students could be equipped with the skills and competence required to succeed in their chosen careers. She said, the campaign is part of the university efforts to ensure its graduates are well prepared for the challenges of the 21st centuries. The campaign featured a range of activities including workshops, seminars, and interactive sessions. These activities provided students with opportunities to engage with the industry experts and learn from their experiences. Students also had the chance to network with potential employers and gain insight into the job market. The university commitment to career development is evident in its efforts to provide students with practical skills and knowledge. By investing in this career development of its students, the Taraba State is investing in the future of its graduates and broader society. The university believes that its graduates should be equipped with the skills and competencies required to contribute meaningfully to the development of their communities and the nation at large. The campaign has been well received by students who have expressed appreciation to the university's efforts to enhance their employability. Many students have noted that the campaign has provided them with valuable insights and skills that would help them succeed in their careers. In conclusion, the Taraba State University Career Development Campaign is a significant step towards enhancing the employability and career prospects of its students. By providing students with essential skills and knowledge, the university is equipping them with the tools they need to succeed in their chosen career. The university's commitment to career development is a testament to its dedication to providing well-rounded graduates who are equipped to make positive impact in their communities and the nations at large. Alhaji Bello Guroyo, PDP chairman in Sokoto State, stated that the party is strong enough to stand alone without merging with others. Speaking at the stakeholders meeting, he said the 2023 election showed PDP remains Nigeria's preferred choice. He criticized the current APC government for worsening economic conditions and wasting resources in Sokoto, urging PDP members to remain committed as the party works to reclaim power and improve citizens' lives. On Sunday, Governor Hayton Alia of Benue State urged Mr. Benjamin Omuli, the newly appointed chairman of the governing board of the National Orthopedic Hospital, Enugu, to uphold integrity and reflect the pride of Benue in his new role. During the presentation of Omole's appointment letter at the government house in Makurdi, the governor praised President Bola Tinubu for recognizing Omole's leadership capacity. He also acknowledged the role of Senator George Akume, Secretary to the Government of the Federation, in facilitating the appointment. Alia emphasized that Omole's selection was a statement to his dedication to party ideals and public services. Omole, who is also chair to APC in Benue State, pledged to justify the confidence reposed in him and contribute meaningfully to both party unity and healthcare development. His appointment has been well received among party stakeholders and political observers. Now, in Ogun State, the police command has arrested a man, Jeremiah Nwoke, for allegedly vandalizing the Agemo Shrine at Itori Junction in Ijebu-Ode and attempting to steal the shrine statue. According to the police spokesperson, CSP Omolola Oduntola Nkwo, who was also served the crown of the sacred statue, was apprehended and is currently undergoing mental evaluation. The crown has been recovered and secured at the Obalende police station. Odutola commended the swift police intervention, which helped prevent tension from escalating among the traditional worshippers. She assured the public that Ijebu-Ode remains peaceful as investigations continues. The paramount ruler of the Hong in Adamawa State, Tolhuba Alheri Bulus Yako, has declared that his people will no longer flee from Boko Haram attacks. Speaking to journalists at his palace, the king refers a 2023 incident in which 53 people were abducted, 40 of whom remain missing, and said such occurrences must not be repeated. He emphasized that Hong local government area has become a no-go zone for insurgents, citing the community's rapid response to a recent threat. The monarch, who was crowned in February, affirmed collaboration with security agencies and pledged that Hong residents will resist future attack, drawing on their warrior heritage. A father and his two sons were killed in a renewed attack by bandits on Zongu community in Miango, Basa, local government area of Plateau State. The victims, 56-year-old Weiyi Gibe and his son Zhu Weiyi, 25, and Henry Weiyi, 16, were murdered during an early morning raid on Friday. The Iregwe Development Association, through its National Publicity Secretary, Sam Jugo, confirmed the incident, describing it as part of disturbing patterns of violence, with 9 people killed in the area in just 1 week. The IDA condemned the killing and urged security agencies to take decisive action, warning that the frequency and impunity of such attack suggest deeper and more insider motives. 2 masquerades led a protest in Omuaran Irepodu local government area of Kwara State against the Ibadan Electricity Distribution Company over alleged outrageous electricity bill and its town reclassification from Band C to Band A. The demonstrators, mostly youth, carried placards and chanted protest songs at Bareke roundabout, demanding a reversal to Band C after many residents received March bill as high as 41,000 naira to 47,000 naira, compared to the previous bill of 10,000 naira to 15,000 naira. The protests, which moved through major areas including Olomu and Latinowo Market, the Olomu Palace and the Ibedesi local office, also resulted in roundabouts along the Omuaran, Kaba and Omuaran Otun Ekiti Highway, causing significant gridlock. In a joint statement, community leader demanded better electricity supply, immediate reversal to Band C, suspension of Band A billing, and resolution of a long-standing service issue. They also called for an independent review of Ibedsi performance and an end to customer-borne infrastructure costs. The Olomu of Omuaran, Oba Abdurrahim Adeoti, urged calm and confirm ongoing talk with IBED. The company's local business manager declined comments, but manager declared commitments. A spokesperson, Benga Ajiboye, clarified that reclassification decisions are made by the National Electricity Regulatory Commission based on power supply merits. Noting that Omuaran reportedly enjoy over 20 hours of daily electricity, he described the issue as commercial and assured that discussions were underway. The Asagba of Asaba, His Royal Majesty, Professor Epiphansi Chibodu Azinge, has called on Nigerians to serve the nation with selflessness and dedication for its advancement. Speaking during the groundbreaking ceremony of the Asagba Permanent Palace Building in Asaba, Delta State, the monarch urged members of the Palace Building Committee to uphold transparency, and accountability throughout the process. Azinge expressed confidence that the multi-billion naira project will be completed within 7 months, stating that support from the Asaba indigenes would continue as long as financial contributions are properly managed. He recalled his commitment to building a befitting palace since his tenure as President General of the Asaba Development Union and credited architect Patrick Ezuku, an Asaba native, for providing the architectural design free of charge. The monarch thanked his people for their own overwhelming support and noted that all funds raised so far came exclusively from sons and daughters of Asaba. He also commended individuals whose significant contribution included Mr. Emma Odiaka, who spent 120 million to fence the palace grounds, and Honorable Ngozi Okuli, who pledged 500 million naira for the development of the pavilion. Former Speaker of Delta State House of Assembly, Peter Onusanya, described the palace project as timely, emphasizing that while delay has occurred, the ultimate goal remained successful realization of the vision for the benefit of the Asaba people. The family of Adetunji Opayele, co-founder of Bumpa, has petitioned the Lagos State government and police, demanding a manslaughter charge against Biola Adams Odutayo, who allegedly caused his death in a car accident on March 4th. Though already arraigned for reckless driving, the family insists her action met the legal criteria for manslaughter. They cited Lagos law and criticized her lawyer's defense as dismissive. A family friend disputed claims of mob interference and alleged that Adams Odutayo failed to help the victim while questioning the transparency of her detention. The Yobe Hishba Commission has organized a statewide interfaith dialogue to promote peaceful coexistence between Muslim and Christian in the state. Supported by the World Bank's multi-sectoral crisis recovery project, the event aimed to enhance reliance and foster mutual understanding in line with global best practice and religion teaching. Malam Muhammad Basi Kukuru, Director of Alternative Dispute Resolution, emphasized that the dialogue was not for debate or blame, but to promote moral conduct aligned with both Islam and Christianity. Bishop Yohana Adu of the Christian Association of Nigeria commended the state government's effort in ensuring religious freedom. Peoples were presented by the clerics and media experts addressing shared values, the danger of fake news, hate speech, and extremism. Participants agreed to verify information to avoid spreading disunity. The dialogue would continue in Postikum, Gausa, and Nguru. The Director General of Eboyin Broadcasting Corporation, Comrade Toyi Nwizi, has praised Governor Francis for reviving the state's near-collapsed radio and television station. Nwizi highlighted that prior to the governor's intervention, the corporation's equipment was in poor condition, but he has since been upgraded to international standard, enabling 24 hours uninterrupted transmission. Speaking during the courtesy visit by the NUJ correspondent, Chapel Nwizi commended Infuru's leadership across all sectors and urged journalists to maintain objective and positive reporting. Correspondent Chapel Chairman Uchenna Nia also lauded the transformations and Infuru's leadership, while calling for more engaging programs to boost audience reach. Suspected bandits have set ablaze Ejuma Mosque, a primary health care center, and at least 10 residential houses in Biya Bilki village, Tafase local government area of Zamfara state. The attack, which occurred around 8 p.m. on Saturday, April 12, is believed to be a reprisal fellowship following the recent killing of Isu Yellow, younger brother of notorious bandit leader Adamu Aliero, and his son during a failed ambush on security forces near Kita. Eyewitnesses said that the attackers stormed the village, set fire to multiple buildings and left without reflecting casualties or making abduction. The same village reportedly attacked Taseguru village near that day, burning down more homes in what local suspects is a coordinated retaliation campaign. Residents expressed fear over the escalating threat following the death of Aliyo's relatives. A chieftain of the All Progressive Congress in Osun State, Olatunbosun Oyintiloye, has called on President Bola Tinubu to urgently address the recent surge in kidnapping and insecurity across the country. Speaking to journalists in Osogbo, Oyintiloye warned that the progress made by security agencies could be undermined by the growing wave of abductions. He stressed the need for stronger interagency collaboration, noting that kidnappers are not invisible and can be apprehended with coordinated efforts. Emphasizing that security is a shared responsibility, Oyintiloye urged Nigerians to support the government by providing useful information to security agencies, while acknowledging Tinubu's commitment to tackling insecurity. He said the rising fear among citizens demand immediate and decisive action to ensure national peace and stability. The Kebbi State government has expressed gratitude to the federal government for supplying 6,000 bags of subsidized rice to the state as part of efforts to cushion the effects of rising living costs. Commissioner for Special Duties Zainanu Alhiro praised the initiative, noting its importance amid economic challenges. He encouraged beneficiaries to use the rice for household needs and explained that the gesture is part of a broader federal plan to distribute 30,000 metric tons of milled rice nationwide at reduced price to tackle food insecurity and inflation. The Rivers State government has refuted claims that Chief Samuel Nwanosike, a known ally of the FCT minister, has been appointed sole administrator of the Rivers State Waste Management Agency. The secretary to the state government, Professor Ibibia Orika, also dismissed reports about plans to recruit 10,000 civil servants. In a statement from the SSG's office, residents were advised to discard such misinformation and rely only on official government channels for updates. Worike emphasized the government's commitment to transparency and sustainability in the state. Meanwhile, the Federal High Court in Bauchi State has ruled that the Federal Road Safety Corps has the legal authority to operate on all roads within Bauchi State, dismissing a 20 million naira suit filed against the corps by Dr. Ibrahim Danjuma, another individual. The plaintiff, through their counsel, HD Ismaila, has sought a declaration that FRCS personnel lacked jurisdiction to patrol state roads and demanded compensation for alleged harassment of road users. However, the FRCS counsel, Estin Okolo, filed a preliminary objection and a counter affidavit with supporting evidence. In a judgment, Justice Aisha Ibrahim held that the plaintiff failed to prove the road in question where state roads or the FRCS official had harassed road users. She dismissed the suit for lack of evidence and failure to meet the burden of proof. FRCF Sector Commander in Bauchi, CC Islaifus Ibrahim, welcomed the ruling, emphasizing that road safety and enforcement should not be limited by the classification of road. He noted that the corps mission is to save lives, regardless of whether incidents occurs on federal or state roads. The Obasisiku Autonomous Community in Obingwa, local government area of Abia State, had installed His Royal Highness Eze Hinyaka Walton as the new traditional ruler. During the ceremony, Eze Walton expressed gratitude to God and the community for entrusting him with leadership, pledging to serve the humanity and integrity. He commended Abia State Governor Alex Otti for his developmental strides and called on fellow traditional rulers and citizens to support the administration's efforts. Eze Walton also urged the people to unite in advancing the community. Community members including Ugoeze, Ijeoma, Angela Chinyeka described the monarch as humble, dedicated, and influential in fostering peace, unity, and youth development. His installation was widely celebrated, featuring traditional dance and a large turnout of residents. Mrs. Philomena Nwaji, the monarch's mother, praised her son's respect for elders and commitment to preserving cultural values. Residents of Kaduna City have expressed disappointment with the former president Muhammadu Buhari, accusing him of neglect during his time in office and urging him to return to his hometown in Daura, Katsina State. The Ungwa Sarki Remi Youth Association, comprising of neighbors and former supporters, criticized Buhari for failing to offer appointments, empowerment, or business support to those around his Kaduna residents through his presidency. They also lamented the abandonment of the Yahaya Road mosque he once frequented and his silence during the demolition of local shops and homes under former Governor Nasiru El-Rufai. Citing years of unreciprocated loyalty, the group declared they would no longer support Buhari, saying he only returned to Kaduna after leaving power. The Cross River State government has intensified efforts to tackle the rising number of children living on the streets of Calabar. In a statement commemorating the International Day for Street Children, Commissioner for Women Affairs Edima Irom highlighted ongoing interventions and called for collaboration among government bodies, civil society, media, and the public. Irom praised Governor's wife, Bishop Oyawo Otu, for her support of child welfare, urging parents to reject harmful beliefs that result in child abandonment. She stressed the urgencies of action to prevent long-term social problems. Child rights advocate James Ibo called for full enforcement of the state's child rights law, while activist Jonathan Ugbal noted that no society can progress while neglecting its most vulnerable. Street children at the event shared horrid accounts of abuse, drug exposure, and lack of health care, promoting a renewed call for unity, compassion, and strategic planning to address the root cause of child homelessness. Now we'll be going for a short break. Don't change that dial.
Safety and reliability witness their impact on the people, the economy, and Nigeria's transportation future.
Harry Executive Transport Company was actually incorporated sometime in 2024, and the decision to establish the company was actually born out of a burden for travelers to Jalingo, especially from Abuja. And I saw that need and tried to reach out to existing transport companies to fill the gap, but they were not forthcoming. And so I decided to go into it myself. That is the main essence of this company, to connect Taraba State to other parts of the country, especially Abuja and Yola, comfortably for executive travelers.
We offer executive services to both individuals and group of people. The kind of services we render depends on the needs in which our customers wishes for us to offer. Either wedding, conferences, ambulance services or car hire services, we ensure that we give you the very best of service.
We offer shuttle services. We started with Jalingo Yola. And right now, as I'm talking to you, we are already looking out for a terminal in Abuja, because Abuja route is actually the ultimate. That was the motivation behind the establishment of the company, so that travels between Abuja and Jalingo can be done comfortably. So we are trusting God that by April, before the end of April, we will start the Abuja route. We are already looking out for a terminal. And so that is the basic thing. And we go into car hire services too. You can hire our Sienna buses, you can hire our Hummer buses, you can also hire our ambulances. So we have all these types of vehicles in place. And I want to say here, what I mean by travel in comfort is that if you are traveling with our Sienna bus, for example, we don't take more than 5 passengers on our shuttle trips. But if you hire it, we allow you to take up to 6 passengers. In other words, 3 people can sit at the back, 2 at the center and 1 in front. But if it is through our shuttle services, it's only 5.
We ensure we take off on time and also arrive on time, most especially for our airport passengers that would love to catch up with a flight to their various destinations. And also we provide comfort and relaxation. All our vehicles are fully air-conditioned vehicles.
RU Executive Transport, a transportation company ready to change the transportation.
watching Sam TV.
Are you ready to advance your career in health and management? Higher Ground College of Health and Management Sciences invites ambitious students to pursue excellence in dynamic learning environments. Why choose us? Our institution offers a transformative educational experience, combining education excellence and practical skills. We provide a cutting-edge curriculum with hands-on training, mentorship from industry professionals, networking opportunities for career growth, and leadership development for global impact. The programs offered include BSc, Medical Laboratory Science, Nursing Science, Environmental Health Science, Public Health, Community Health, and Health Economy. We also offer HND in Public Nursing. Our facilities: modern computer and medical labs, research centers and digital libraries, and interactive learning spaces and study zones. Who can apply? Aspiring professionals in health and management can apply. Working individuals seeking career advancement can also apply. International students looking for a global learning environment are also key applicants. Application requirements are 5 SSC credits, including English and Mathematics, JAM and entrance exam scores, medical report, birth certificate, local government industry letter, recommendation letters. Why Higher Ground? We offer work-study programs, flexible payment, and a
Welcome back and thanks for watching. Now we're heading to Cross River. The Cross River State Government has intensified efforts to tackling the rising number of children living on the streets of Calabar. In a statement commemorating the International Day of Street Children, Commissioner for Women Affairs Idema Irom highlighted ongoing interventions and called for collaboration among government bodies, civil society, media, and the public. Irom praised the governor's wife, Bishop Iyonowan Otu, for her support of child welfare, urging parents to reject harmful beliefs that result in child abandonment. She stressed the urgency of action to prevent long-term social problems. Child rights advocate James Ibo called for full enforcement of the state's Child Rights Law 2023, while activist Jonathan Ugbala noted that no society can progress while neglecting its most vulnerable. Street children at the event shared horrible accounts of abuse, drug exposure, and lack of health care, prompting renewed call for unity, compassion, and strategic planning to addressing the root cause of child homelessness. That's all for the edition of News Hour from Sam TV. And thanks for watching. My name is Messi Juru.